Welcome to the Racing Mind video series, where we will journey deeper into the human mind than anyone has ever gone before. In this video series, we will untangle the ancient mystery of mental illness and teach you what you need to know before your racing mind gets the best of you. This groundbreaking series will provide answers to some of the deepest mysteries of the human mind and will reveal, for the first time in history, the precise cause of mental and emotional illness and the psychophysiological basis of a wide range of psychiatric disorders and associated medical conditions. These educational videos, which present concepts that are so new that they are just beginning to make their way through the medical field, are based on thousands of hours of direct patient analysis and clinical observation, in conjunction with the latest research on psychiatric disorders from around the world. We begin with a question. Have you ever wondered why some kids transition from childhood to adulthood smoothly and successfully, while others seem to come off the tracks emotionally as they transition into high school and may not even make it through college? Of course, well-known contributing factors include dysfunctional family dynamics, poverty, lack of education, lack of personal effort, bad influences, and substance abuse. However, there is new evidence that these factors make small contributions in comparison to one factor that is, in and of itself, the chief predisposing factor. That factor is an inherited gene. That's right, a gene that you receive from your parents, and if you are not aware of it, it can silently ruin your life. Understanding how the gene variant causes a wide variety of psychiatric disorders is quite possibly the biggest breakthrough in the history of psychiatry. The goal of this video series is to help you understand how the gene, and others in its family, are passed from generation to generation and how the abnormality that it causes affects your brain, your mind, and your life. We estimate that approximately 4 out of 10 people have inherited one or more of the variant genes, so please listen carefully. You may be able to save a life. At this point, you may be wondering how we know that a gene abnormality is the primary cause of the difficulties that some persons develop as they transition into adulthood. Well, a careful analysis of family pedigrees has repeatedly demonstrated that persons who have difficulties transitioning into adulthood are not randomly distributed. Rather, they appear in a classic autosomal dominant distribution. In other words, a predictable subset of children who are raised by the same parents in the same household will develop psychological and emotional problems as they are growing up. A predictable number of their siblings will remain relatively normal. That tells us that a gene is the primary cause of the problem. If there is enough childhood stress, the gene may even make its presence known before the start of high school. Symptoms may also emerge during high-stress periods later in life, such as during a divorce, retirement, or a serious illness. Some of the many indicators that a person has inherited one or more of the abnormal genes include anxiety, depression, mood swings, irritability, low energy, low motivation, racing thoughts, difficulty concentrating, excessive worry, obsessive-compulsive symptoms, paranoia, trouble sleeping, panic attacks, anger outbursts, migraine headaches, chronic muscle tension, fibromyalgia, hypersensitivity to sound or light, chronic pain, alcoholism, substance abuse, other addictive behaviors and disorders, domestic violence, difficulty maintaining relationships, difficulty maintaining employment, odd or eccentric behavior, personality disorders, pornography, criminality. In the second video of this series, see the link below, we will discuss how the gene variants are linked to these symptoms and problems, and in the third video, we'll discuss how the genes segregate in families. Then, in the subsequent numbered videos of the series, we'll discuss how the gene-related brain problem can cause the various illnesses to which these symptoms are linked. We hope that you have benefited from this introductory video. Portions of the video and others in the series were taken from the books the racing mind, and am I depressed or am I bipolar? Those interested in developing a deeper understanding of the topic can also refer to the scientific publication, The Multi-Circuit Neuronal Hyperexcitability Hypothesis of Psychiatric Disorders. Please note that these materials in this video series are for educational purposes only and are not intended to guide treatment without formal evaluation. This video series is sponsored by the Binder Foundation, a charitable organization that is dedicated to the enhancement of human life through research and education on disorders of the mind, body, and spirit. If you have found this video to be a benefit to you, please share it with your family and friends. And please don't forget, your feedback is important to us.